Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Today it is the 4th of July, so I've got my 4th of July popsicle top on. I think I got this at Ross or TJ Maxx a few years ago. So unfortunately I can't link it, but what I can link is something completely unrelated. This spray. Oh my god, it's like a body spray, hair perfume, even though it doesn't say hair perfume on this. I've smelled all of them, because there's like maybe three different ones, and this is by far my fave. So good, I'm obsessed. Okay, but back to the video title. We are going to do my everyday makeup routine. I have done like my summer makeup routine, a glowy makeup routine, but I've never done my everyday makeup. And that's like the basics of basics. Like I am not putting eyeshadow on, so this is what I do when I don't want to put on eyeshadow, when I am not really fully dressed up, when I just don't feel like it. This is the routine that you're gonna see. And since it is the 4th of July, I decided, you know what, I could do some makeup, but I don't want to do full makeup because it doesn't get dark till late, which means I'm gonna have to wait forever for fireworks. I'll just do the basics. One thing that I don't like about where we live are the fireworks show, the amateur fireworks show that everyone puts on here in our old neighborhood in Colorado. That really didn't happen. First off, I grew up never seeing that in neighborhoods, so when I went into news and I did news stories on how it's illegal in city limits, depending on the state you're in, I was like, oh, okay, that sounds good. It's normal, because I never grew up seeing that. And then went out for the 4th of July somewhere in Colorado, kind of near downtown, but not really. And there were just fireworks all over next to cars, in front of people's houses. So I was like, oh my God, what's going on? But apparently that's the norm, which I had no idea, which never really bugged me until I had dogs and I could see just how anxious it made them. Like Biggie was actually okay before we got Karma, and we would walk around, and we actually like went to go watch the fireworks near the soccer stadium by our old apartment in Colorado, and some kid was just lighting off fireworks not too far from us, and Biggie was completely fine. And then when we got Karma, she got scared, and then all of a sudden he has the late reaction. He's like, oh, I'm scared too. Oh, I better run away too. So together, it's not really that great. Anyways. So first off, with all of my makeup routines, I start off with a tinted sunscreen. You can see this one from Alaskan I am almost out of. I actually didn't realize how much I've used up, so I probably need to get a restock of this soon. But I always make sure I have backup sunscreen. So I have another tinted sunscreen. I have another just regular sunscreen moisturizer. I have so many just because I was always on the lookout for trying to find something better. And so this is my favorite tinted sunscreen. And then the one from La Roche-Posay is my favorite moisturizer sunscreen. Normally I use my hands, but I just don't wanna get up. So I'm just gonna use my little makeup brush. This is what I use for when I reapply sunscreen as well. So start off with some tinted sunscreen here. And I always like will dab when I pump it, and I dab it first on my problem areas. So like I really want the coverage here. But obviously I want it all over. Especially right here. This came back a little bit, my melasma. And I noticed a huge difference when those spots lightened up. It was like, I felt like a whole new person, really. It's really hard. I shouldn't have started using that cream in the summer. My skin brightening cream with hydroquinone. Okay, now that I'm fully covered and protected, I'm going to go in with not foundation. So I've been really loving this Moxie Serum Foundation. It is very light, it feels like skin, but it's buildable coverage. And this is the perfect shade. This is number 30 medium neutral. And I'm basically out, so I need to buy more. Like, look, you can literally see, like I am out right there. So then I also have this serum powdered foundation, and it also feels light. It's from MAC, but I definitely think it's a little too dark for me, but I don't know, let's just give it a shot. I didn't return it. I know I can. I'm just lazy with returns. I'm sure you can relate. Okay, so let's just see how this looks. Okay. Doesn't look bad, huh? At least in this lighting. Oh, but you can see, I feel like in the mirror it's like 2 different colors. Whereas, oh well, it's fine. No, we're not doing anything fancy today anyway, so it's all good. Also, apply sunscreen to your ears and also over your eyelids. I did that earlier this morning, I can't talk today, with my regular moisturizer sunscreen. And so those are spots that you can easily forget about. So just beware. Add a tiny bit more. This shade is NC37, which is the shade that I normally am from MAC. It's like, except here in Montana, I'm just like a little lighter. I also like that this can lock, so when you're traveling, it won't pump out. So super convenient. Next, I'm just gonna go in with a face powder. I am not picky with my face powders. I haven't found one that I like truly love. I do really like the MAC Mineralized Skin Finish. I've been using it for years, and this is just about out. So I also wanted to show you this one from Chanel. This is just a Healthy Glow Sheer Powder is what it says. This is shade NC, number 30, I don't know. Almost out of this as well. So not picky at all. I should probably just toss this one because it's basically out. I just like to dab on the spots where I just really want it to set, you know, like be extra pressed in. Then I go in with a fluffy brush and just go all over. Not really perfect with it. And then normally I'll take a bronzer, which I don't have on me because it's not part of my everyday makeup routine right now. At least the one that I had in older videos. But I'll take my bronzer and I'll just match my neck to my face, because you don't want to be mismatched. Next, I'm going to take this Sketch and Set eyebrow pencil from Tarte. It is a pencil and a gel. And the gel is tinted. And I like this so far. It was one of those, it was part of that deal where you can get like a whole makeup bag full of full-size products for a deal. Oh my god, there's something wrong. Since my eyebrows are so dark, I always will get either soft brown or taupe for the color. Usually what I use, my like tried and true eyebrow pencil is from NYX. The actual pencil, I don't like kind of like this. I don't like how you have to wind it up, because I feel like with a pencil it lasts a lot longer. So there we go, this brown's done. But I don't know if they're discontinuing that. Okay, I think that's good enough. Now I'll take the other side, wipe off the excess because I don't need too much gel. This is probably too light of a color, but because you can actually see it, but it doesn't bother me that much. Or maybe it's just more noticeable when there was more product, so maybe I'm learning. So I just like to set my eyebrows with this. Next, I'm going to take my Physicians Formula Butter Glow Bronzer and Blush. I think this is so pretty, but most of all, it smells amazing. It smells like I'm on vacation. Like, look at that. I've never actually used anything from Physicians Formula. I'm not a big drugstore makeup product girl, except for mascara. My favorite mascara from the drugstore is Maybelline Stiletto. Otherwise, everything I get isn't from the drugstore. So I'll take the pink color, I'll focus this brush on this pink color, and I like how it's like a nice shimmery glow. And I'll take all of these colors here, just kind of swoosh it around. I just do that for my bronzer. So it's nice kind of having this all in one. And I'm going to take 2 mascaras that I layered together. This one isn't really my favorite. I don't really love it, but again, it was part of that Tarte deal. So I actually got, oh no, this is from Benefit, Fan Fest, and then this is from Tarte, Big Ego. So this is the one I got in that makeup bag deal. So I like to layer these two. Of course, since I don't like this, I'm not just going to toss it. I'm going to use it up because I paid for it. I never really layered mascaras until my coworker told me she did, and her lashes always look great, so I'm copying her. I know other people like to do this too. I know it's not a new thing. And I always get it on my eyelid. Ugh, I'm just like so messy with mascara. For some reason, this eyelash always looks perfect compared to this one. It's just, this one's like out of control. Do a little bit of the bottom lashes. I just feel like in the mirror I can see a huge difference. Just really pulls it together. And the last step here is this for my lip product. I always do my lip products last. This is the YSL Candy Glaze lip gloss stick. I don't know, because it looks like a lipstick. It's like lint on my... It's a little bit of color. And this is what color? Well, it's color number 13. This is the end. So this is my basic everyday makeup look when I don't want to put in too much effort, when I want to do something super fast, when I want to do I want to look put together, but I don't want to like put in the extra effort. So that's why I don't do eyeshadow. So there we go. So you can see I got that nice glow from the bronzer, a nice shimmer. If I wanted even more shimmer, I would use this, I forget what it's called, like photo filter from Charlotte Tilbury. It gives you like this glow. I forget. It looks like it's not foundation, but it looks like a foundation bottle, and you just like dab the stick everywhere. But I like to keep my foundation really light, so that's why I like the serum foundations. It feels like nothing's on, but then you get that nice glow still. So it's very, I think, minimal makeup. So I will link everything that I mentioned down below as long as I can still find it. And if you have any questions about anything, let me know. If you want like the shades or the colors that I've been using that I didn't mention, just leave them down in the comments and I will reply to you as soon as I can. Otherwise, you are going to be seeing this, I think, tomorrow, so July 5th. So I hope you all had a great 4th of July and that you're still having a great 4th of July weekend. Bye!